Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided to do something a little bit different. I am going to be doing, I'm out of breath, a cooking segment. I hope that lighting is a little bit better. And today, if you didn't already tell by the title, I'm going to be making like my version of a teriyaki chicken stir fry besides the noodles, because I'm just not that talented. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the ingredients with you guys. I already have the rice cooking. I'm making 2 cups of rice, white rice. So for the rice, you need 2 cups of rice and then 4 cups of water and some salt. Let that boil and cook. And for the chicken, I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients that I bought. But the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and tie up my hair, because I hate when people are cooking and they have their hair in the way. So let's do that. And hopefully at one point my brother comes in and helps me film, because it is technically hard for me to do that. So I'm just going to set you guys down and go through the ingredients with you guys. The quality is going to be very shitty right now because I didn't want to bring down my whole light setup and all that. So excuse that. Let me at least zoom you guys in. Excuse that. So the first ingredient I like to get is 2 white onions. I don't think I'm going to be using both of them because they are, you know, pretty huge. So I think I'm just going to go with 1. The second thing I got were bell peppers. You could use whichever ones you want. I like to get a mixture of the green, yellow, and red ones. Obviously, you're going to need your chicken. These are just chicken breasts, boneless and skinless. And then I like to throw in usually the stir-fry mix, but I couldn't find that for some reason, so I'm just using the French style green beans. And I got 2 bags of these. And then for the teriyaki sauce itself, I like to use the one from World Harbors. It's just this bottle right here. And you could use this as a marinade for cooking or for dipping. I do go ahead and grab 2 because the chicken breast varies in sizes. So just depending, if it looks a little bit drier, I will add a little bit more of this teriyaki sauce. And if it looks enough, I think I'll be able to get away with 1 of these. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started and get right into the cooking. The first thing I'm gonna grab though is a big pan size. A big pan. I don't know why I said pan size, but I'm gonna grab a big pan and start heating that up in low heat so I could have it ready to just toss in my chicken. I've went ahead and cut up the chicken in little cubes and then seasoned it with this seasoning, the Goya adobo all-purpose seasoning, and I added a little bit because it is salty, because you know we are going to get most of the flavoring from the teriyaki sauce right there. But go ahead and season it with what you want. And I just didn't show you guys me cutting the chicken because I honestly find that so disgusting and uncomfortable. So I mean, I'm sure a lot of you find this disgusting and uncomfortable as well, but it is what it is. This is the olla that I'm going to be using, or the pan, whatever it is called, and I have that on very medium high heat. And here is the rice that is already cooking. I had to cover it. Well, I didn't have to, but I covered it the last maybe 20 or so minutes. So I'm just going to keep that covered and making sure it doesn't burn. But in the meantime, while this heats up, I'm going to go ahead and clean up my station because it is a mess. And, you know, gotta keep it clean. So once I cook the chicken, I'm gonna go ahead and dice the onion and the bell peppers and have that ready to go. Okay, so now I am done finished cooking out the chicken. I drained a little bit of the oil and all the excess juice that came out of that. And I'm just going to throw in the two bell peppers and the onion. By the looks of it, I cut up too much, but hopefully it all shrinks down and yeah, I think fuck man. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it shrinks down and it doesn't stay this big. But it was a big onion and they were pretty big bell peppers. So in order to make them cook a little faster, I'm just going to go ahead and cover it and let that steam up for a little bit. Then I'm going to throw in... Did I come out? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw in the green beans. What the hell? And I did keep them out just so they could thaw and everything. They seemed pretty thawed out. And then once I throw those in, I'm going to go ahead and toss in the teriyaki. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and let this cook. I'm going to turn up the heat back up too high. And we're just going to let it do its thing. And then we're going to come back and finish it off. Alright, so our vegetables and the onion shrunk a little bit. I don't think it's going to get any smaller than that. So I'm just going to go ahead and add in the green beans. I'm just going to go ahead and add the whole bag because they're going to shrink up anyways. So I'm going to do that. You could also add the baby corn or add any other vegetable you would like. I thought these were like not the peas I was looking for. But I'm going to let this sit again for another 5 minutes, let the vegetables finish softening up, and then that's when I'm going to go ahead and add the teriyaki sauce. It's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and uncover it now and add the teriyaki sauce. I'm just going to quickly mix it. And all the water that you guys see down here is from the vegetables and the chicken releasing the juices and from the onion. You could go ahead and drain that, but I like to keep it in because it gives it more flavor. I'm going to give the teriyaki sauce a quick shake, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this in there. I'm going to start off with maybe about half first because, like I said, there's already juice in there, and I don't want it to just be watery. So I'm going to, that's about half, right? Is that about half? A little bit more than half. And we're going to stir this. I kind of want to drain out a little bit of the water. I'm going to let this sit uncovered for 15 minutes and then we're going to serve it and enjoy our dinner. I'm adding a little bit of cornstarch to the mixture so it could thicken up a little bit. This is not going to taste... It's not going to change the flavor. It's just going to thicken up the sauce because I like more of a thicker teriyaki sauce. So I'm just going to mix this in and let it thicken and cook a little bit longer. So how I like to serve it is I just get a small bowl and get a big scoop of rice at the bottom. Like that or more? Well, this is for you because I already...
Like that?
No. So start with the rice as the base. And then I take a little bit of extra teriyaki sauce. You could do soy sauce, but we didn't have any, so just gonna do a quick drizzle of that. And then add the stir fry. If you see that your sauce didn't thicken up, the more you cook it, like let's say if you make this in the morning and you cook it at night, it will thicken up. So don't worry about having to add so much cornstarch. And yeah, like I said, top it off with teriyaki sauce or sriracha. I'm gonna actually add sriracha to mine to make it a little bit spicier. And then yeah, but since I served this for my brother because I accidentally served myself already, he just does all chicken, but this is how mine looks. I'm just gonna go ahead and drizzle this Lee Kum Kee sriracha chili sauce. I don't like a lot of sriracha because I'm not a spicy food type of person. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drizzle a little bit on top. Alrighty guys, that is the end of the video. I'm completely stuffed, and if you do make this recipe, please remember that the more frozen vegetables you use, the watery it's gonna be, and sometimes it is a little bit harder to take away the water, but I suggest trying to use as many fresh vegetables as possible. You could also throw in some pineapple. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that, but you could go ahead and add either pineapple chunks that are canned or fresh ones. But yeah, if you guys would like to see me cook anything else, please let me know down in the comments below. If you try this recipe out, let me know as well. And yeah, let's see if we do another cooking video. Like I said, I can't talk right now, I'm so stuffed. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.